Hello, Phoenix here, and welcome to Let's Play LEGO Star Wars 2 Story Mode Part 12. This time around, Luke senses that his friends are in danger on that planet of Bespin, Cloud City. So Luke Skywalker flies off there in his X-Wing over to Cloud City, where he's gonna save his friends, so he thinks. But little does he know that something else is in store for him. So we land our X-Wing in a conveniently located landing spot, because landing spots are always, conveniently located like that. And Luke is gonna jump out, as you see here, and land here, and now here's where the fun begins. So, as you see here, there's a lot of studs everywhere to collect. You don't need an awful lot of studs to get a true Jedi in this level. Luke still has his blue lightsaber, as you can see. And he's ready for action, as we all know. So, yeah, we kind of need two people for this. We don't need R2 is actually used quite a bit in this level. R2, a very underrated hero. So underrated to a point where they'll eventually give him weapons, maybe give him some machine guns or some laser guns or something. Like, he's R2-D2, why not? He can fly around, which we didn't really see until episode 2. I think I said that in the last video. But yeah, he can do a lot of stuff in this game I didn't really do until later game. And so yeah, so you see here, we need to use the Force to put those pieces here, to put those from the X-Wing, make a bridge right here. But of course, you have to jump, you have to be a Jedi character to do that. But Luke Skywalker's a fully fledged Jedi now, so you could build that thing right there too, that control panel thing. So R2, nah, there's nothing back here. I think it's odd they put something back here. It's almost like they were intending to put something back there, but then last minute they thought, you know what, now let's not include that in the game. So they didn't do that. So now I see Luke already turned cut his lightsaber, he can sense the Force. Look, stormtroopers. Man, if only Darth Vader did this in the movie, just completely sent a barrage of stormtroopers against Luke Skywalker, that would have worked out perfectly. Luke Skywalker would have been defeated by the stormtroopers, or the Imperial Guard, as we saw in Super Empire Strikes Back. And this is not the last level in the game, this is actually the second last level in the game, but I think this should have been the last level of Empire Strikes Back, so it would have made more sense if you see the next level, but I'll talk more about that later. So you see Luke Skywalker's filled of rage over Darth Vader, mostly. You can hear Darth Vader breathing in the background. He's mostly filled of rage over Darth Vader, because he knows that Darth Vader did to him before. He knows that Darth Vader killed his father, and he killed Obi-Wan, and he's putting his friends through pain and suffering, and he did a lot of bad stuff to other people too, or people that oppose the Empire too, so yeah, Luke kind of has a reason to be, ticked off right now, so he's willing to do all he can to get Darth Vader down to his knees. And he actually was successful at that in the SNES game Super Empire Strikes Back. But if you haven't noticed yet, this is not the SNES game Super Empire Strikes Back. So, that means it's probably not going to happen. So I had to build that turret there. As you can see, those turrets again, was one we saw in Hoth in that previous level. Look at that, we got a blue stud for that. It's a lot of studs. I wonder if this is the actual currency they use in the LEGO. I know it's actual. it's currency used in LEGO games. I wonder if it's some sort of currency in some other universe, or they use LEGO pieces as currency. Back when I was in high school, some friend of mine started a campaign saying that Monopoly money is actually worth something, that one Monopoly dollar is worth half a dollar of a real dollar. The answer is no, it's Monopoly money. It's not worth anything at all, because it's Monopoly money. It's only good in the world of Monopoly, which is some fictional make-believe world that exists in our mind. Like getting robbed of a bunch of imaginary crap. It's only useful in an imaginary world. That happened to Sheldon Cooper once, and he called 911 because of that. And so we need to shoot a lot of air at Darth Vader, because apparently air makes him choke, apparently, so... Whatever. So this is in the carbon freeze chamber. This is where they use for freeze people in carbonite. Or as my friend used to say, "Oh no! Han Solo was frozen in chocolate!" And then there's another version too called, "Oh no! Han Solo drowned in mayonnaise!" Oh, that friend of mine, he was the best. He was the funniest. So we have to build another one of these crane things. You can see here, look at that, we got money for building the crane. Look at that, we just have a few thousand studs. Look at that, we're almost through with True Jedi. So we need to use this to pick up R2-D2 and lift and carry him over there. We have to activate that bridge thing. Again, it's very puzzle solving, involves a lot of cognitive thinking. Any chimpanzee with a sense of cognitive thinking could figure this out. No offense if you can't play this game, but really, I think a highly trained chimpanzee could play this game. Heck, I actually watched a video on YouTube once back in 2010 that showed a chimpanzee playing Pac-Man. It was actually the Sega Genesis version of Ms. Pac-Man, if I remember correctly, which, as I said before, I think that's the greatest version of Ms. Pac-Man, is the Genesis version. And I believe it, that exact same version also got an SNES release too. So that was good. That's good, I guess. So you have to get a disguise. Like, remember back in the Death Star, you had to wear those disguises. You have to get a disguise, a stormtrooper helmet, a stormtrooper mask. that we could use to get through that stormtrooper thing, that thing where only stormtroopers could get through. Darth Vader could get through there because he's technically a stormtrooper. It doesn't have to necessarily be stormtroopers, it has to be someone that's an Imperial, someone that works for the Imperials. So we have to use the Force a lot. Use a lot of Force-using skills. Again, a Jedi's dream come true. It's also an astromech droid's dream come true, too, because you see we have R2-D2 here activating it. So it's two people, a Jedi and his astro droid, working together in unison, as you can see here. And there's a mini kit there, but I don't really know how you could get that. I think you need a gun guy to shoot that thing down. We don't have any gun guys. If you have Jar Jar Binks on, you could get that down there. But of course, thank God, there's no Jar Jar Binks in this game. Prequel haters rejoice. There is no Jar Jar Binks in this game. Ooh, I was this close to getting that. Actually, it is possible to get that. Actually, it is possible to get that mini kit. Watch this. See, R2 is going to activate that elevator thing. And when it gets to the top, R2 could glide across like that, and voila, look at that. First mini kit we got in this level. And might be it's actually one of the few only mini kits. Look at that, we already got a true Jedi, the easiest true Jedi in the game. And I've said that a lot before. If we get hit once, we lose this, guys, but look at that, we got 2 hits in on Darth Vader. We have to use the Force there. No, look, stormtroopers are going to rain against us. Good thing we brought a lightsaber. You know, I don't think Luke Skywalker ever used his lightsaber against stormtroopers in any of the movies. You see it all the time in the video games, never really much in the movies. If only Luke Skywalker used his lightsaber inside the Death Star and he could slash down stormtroopers, that would have been pretty entertaining, I would say. But of course, people in 1977 were not exactly right for that, nor were they in 1980 or 1983. So again, Darth Vader's weakness seems to be a lot of air. I should have brought my blow dryer over here too, or some everything that shoots out a lot of air. I don't know what else has filled with air. Maybe a hot air balloon or something like that. I don't know. I've never been in a hot air balloon before. I used to see those on screens. So I remember I used to go to some store back in the day that would sell like these cool like HD looking TVs. They weren't actual HD TVs. They sold these really cool TVs, but I remember back in the day, some always put hot air balloons on that screen. Beautiful, colorful hot air balloons. Why they do that? Because they look nice. I think that trend still goes on today. Because with Windows 10, a lot of the default thumbnails for image files and video files on Windows 10 use that picture too. So yeah, I guess it's something. I guess the trend that's still around today, still around with us. So you see, Darth Vader's about half dead now. So we still have to some more stuff to do to Darth Vader before he finally admits, before he calls it quits. No, he's not gonna call it quits. He's gonna run away from the room like a sissy child. Cause that's what Darth Vader totally is, a sissy child, right? And he all has all his stormtroopers around him, but I could kill a lot of them off too just by body slamming like that. The lightsaber. Okay, so Darth Vader is, nearing his demise. I'm gonna find some cool boss music from a game to play during this scene, because this scene deserves cool boss music. Because of course, I can't use the real music for copyright reasons. And so, yeah, we have to bring that elevator down there too. See, this is what I meant by saying that sometimes you have to press the red and press the green. It's like going back and forth, pushing something one way, and then pushing again the other way, and then pushing again one way, pushing it the other way, like that. And so Darth Vader is going to choke again, and now it's time for us to finally put that man out of his... Nah, he's not out of his misery yet. Darth Vader, you're just going to run away like a coward, because that's what all the greatest villains are. All the greatest villains in the world are cowards. The greatest heroes are brave and don't run away, but the greatest villains are cowards. They always run away. This scene is kind of odd. There's a mini kit there. It looks like you can't get it, but you actually can if you slam your lightsaber into it. So what you have to do here, what's cool is in free play mode, in case you plan playing some free play mode, if you move R2 over there and then switch to a character, like a Jedi character, Darth Vader's just gonna give up right here, and then you can just skip the scene entirely. But of course, this is story mode, not free play, so we can't just downright skip the scene. So R2's gonna fly across there like that, and we have to pretty much use the Force and shoot that stuff back at him, like Alright, so he only has 4 hearts this time around, which again might as well be Mount Everest, considering how much time it takes to, cut the heads off these stormtroopers. Look at that, they're cutting the heads off stormtroopers, and this passes for E10, man. Then again, Star Wars Episode 2 had a scene where a Jedi cuts a bounty hunter's head off, and there's no gore at all in it, and that was just rated PG, so, yeah, so now we have to use the Force, but look at that, Darth Vader's just wasting his own ammo, he's just downright destroying it. There actually was a level very similar to this in the original LEGO Star Wars video game, where you have to fight Darth Maul. A lot of people say Darth Maul's the second coolest Star Wars villain there is. Next to Darth Vader, obviously. Darth Vader's obviously the coolest Star Wars villain there is. And so, yeah, we got those stormtroopers down. We could fly across now, and then, almost got hit by that. There, we smashed him. Now we have to use the Force and use that glass and build part of a bridge that we can jump onto. Because of course glass is very sturdy. Like the glass that have the CN Tower where you can look below and you can see Toronto from miles and miles into the sky. Or at least it might as well be miles into the sky from the way it looks. And then of course, if you're scared of heights, then you definitely not want to go up there. But thankfully, I'm not scared of heights. I never was scared of heights, and I never will be. I wouldn't even mind going on a space shuttle flight sometime, but they don't use a space shuttle anymore. I'd rather go on an Apollo flight to the moon. They don't use those anymore either. They got rid of those back in 1972 or something like that. You know, they canceled the Apollo program, and people never watched the moon. And there's some people that still think that man on the moon's a big joke, and that no one's ever set foot on the moon before. And I know other people think space is fake, you know, like space missions, you know, the space shuttle, there's nothing back there. I don't think there's anything. In fact, there is something in there, but you need to be a stormtrooper to go, you know, which is something we don't really have on us right now. So you have to go and just beat up Darth Vader some more, and then, yeah, there's a cutscene. You know, it's a famous scene where they're dueling, he hits Darth Vader there. Darth Vader cuts that antenna thing off, and he cuts Luke down. First time I ever saw it, he tapped me, that's not the first time I saw it. And that's karma right there. Do you remember in the other video when Luke cut the arm off that monster? Well, Luke got karma. Luke, I am your father, that's what you say. Which is actually, no, I am your father. That's what I actually said in the movie. Luke, go on with me. Luke's like, no way, pal, I'm not joining you, you slimy son of a freak. And he falls down, and he falls down that shaft thing, he falls down those tubes. And he's like, oh, I guess I'm in the safe. Oh no, then it falls down there, and then boom, right in the crotch twice, man. Good thing his crotch is made out of plastic, otherwise. No wonder why Luke never had any children. So we unlocked Luke Skywalker Bespin. We got another True Jedi story. We got 2 new gold bricks. And plus we got a bunch of mini kits. I think we're building one of those cloud cars that looks like from the mini kit. Yep. We got 2 of those, and voila! 18 out of 19. 19 out of 99. Ooh, cool. Yep, so this is Ray Phoenix signing out.